Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Good to see you, Cass. How you doing today? I hope you are having a lovely Wednesday morning. Well, I mean, you're playing the DLC, so clearly you must be. Let me know how it is. Okay, just getting all set up. Let's move this over here. There we go. Shiny Mona, nice. I very quickly gave up on shiny hunting in that game. Like, very quickly. I don't know. It's just not for me. Okay. Emulator is lagging. I don't love that. You might have to jump into some settings at some point if he keeps doing that. Single-minded. I've been absent-minded of late. That's my issue. Okay, let's go ahead and name ourselves. Let me quickly, while this toll cutscene's playing out. Advanced disable hardware shader. Okay. Let me just quickly jump into the settings here. Okay, maybe that should work. Alpha Sapphire, welcome on in. I haven't played Alpha Sapphire since it first came out, so this is gonna be fun. Yeah, it's been, when did Alpha Sapphire come out? Probably about 10 years ago now, something like that. So this will be interesting. For those of you guys who do not know, we are doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of this game. So, rules are, you nickname Pokemon when you catch it. You can only catch your first encounter on every route. If a Pokemon faints, it's dead. And you can't heal in battle. Oh, welcome on in, Kane. How's it going? It's good to see you. Okay. I should probably get my list ready. Don't be like me, guys. My desk is always so cluttered. There we go. Now we're ready. Now we can track our encounters properly. Possibly. I don't know if I'm picking up the DLC cast. Plus, I already I sent back your copy, so Kid Death has it now. I don't know. To me, like, if the DLC added a whole new region, I think I'd care. I'd be a little more interested. But if it's just adding, you know, it's just adding an extra region, or sorry, like a, you know, an inverse version of. Oh, they're wormholes. Oh, talk about this. I thought you were talking about Legend ZA. We'll see if we're jumping through dimensions here. Okay, let's go Torchic, Rico, and... Alrighty. Oh, cool. I'm not supposed to go there yet. I was thinking about playing these games. I'm not reading the dialogue because it's been so long. So, welcome on in, Kid Death. What happened to Gen 2? Well, let me tell you guys. What happened to Gen 2 was tragic. Very tragic. We got obliterated by Claire, the 8th gym leader. I did get nuked, very much so. It was rough. I think the gym was going super smoothly. I managed to get through her 2 Dragonairs and her Gyarados pretty much scot-free. And then came the Hydro Pump Dragon Pulsing Kingdra. That landed every single Hydro Pump except for the one I was flying out of the way of. It was brutal. Yep, so to this day, I'm still not beating Gen 2. I can't beat the game. Also, welcome on in, Francisca. Hey, Kane, good to see that name again. How you doing, Kane? It's been a minute. I hope you've been doing well. Okay, so our starter. So we're gonna pull up the spin wheel and quickly just do. Let's do this. Window capture. There we go. We're just gonna do a quick spin-a-rooney of this wheel to pick our starter. I don't know in this generation what's best. All right, we're starting with Trico, which I think let me just remove this. Um, well, the spin wheel has chosen Trico, which means we are 3 for 3 on grass starters. I don't know what's going on. Alright, we need a nickname for this Trico once we can nickname it. How's this green looking on game? That's perfect. A tiny bit gets cut off at the bottom, but that's about the best I can do with the game size. I mean, I do like Mega Sceptile. I think if I had to go in priority of like which megas of Gen 3 I like most, it'd probably go Mega Sceptile and Swampert are really close, but I think I like Swampert more just because he looks a little goofy. Sceptile and then Blaziken. Yeah, Mudkip does just he works out strictly forearms. Cass, I hate Mega Rayquaza with a passion. Not because of his design, but because of Pokerogue. Because he just obliterates me half the time. Okay, can I do 3 for 3? Let's go. Three for 3 are maybe he'll evolve and become a Mega? I don't know. We have never managed to keep a starter alive until its final evolution. Which says a lot about me as a trainer, but I hope you guys will forgive me for that. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our Trico. What nature we got? Lower defense and boosted speed. I hope so too. I don't really want to lose our starters, you know? Let me just quickly pull up level caps just so I can see. Okay. Gen 4. No, Gen 6. Nope, not that one. Here we go. All right, we are ready to jump in now. If you guys are just soft reset, I'll be soft resetting for weeks. Okay, I don't have Pokeballs, right? I don't think I got them yet. I believe May. I get them after finding May. Yeah. And I believe she's level 8. I can't remember off the top of my head. We could get ourselves a very powerful Wurmple. I'll say, I think one of my favorite things of going from the Game Boy Advance era games to the DS era games, or not the DS era, the 3D era games, is the change in soundtrack. Going from like the MIDI tunes to the orchestral arrangements in Gen 6, it's one of my favorite things ever. Like, it's such a small thing, but this feels nostalgic in a whole other way that the older stuff doesn't. All right, let's run over here and run over here. But yes, Cass, you must tell me how the DLC goes. I don't know that I really care for roguelike dungeons in Legends EA. I have enough roguelites and roguelikes going on in my life right now. And I feel like every other game that comes out recently is one. It's kind of like, it's feeling a little bit like how every game for a while that came out was a Souls-like. And it feels like almost everything that's coming out lately is a roguelike. And I love roguelikes. But there's definitely a sense of burnout that comes with it. Especially when they don't really invest into the roguelike mechanic very well. Like Hades 2 does a really good job, or Hades in general, does a really good job of giving you, you know, progressive rewards that improve you, but don't actually make you broken or anything. And that's something I really enjoy about it. But some games, and I'll even include Night Rain into this, Elden Ring and Night Rain, which I really enjoy. I feel like Night Rain doesn't do quite enough to give you a sense of progression between runs. You kind of pick your loadout and you go in, but there's no sense of like meta progression. So I don't know if Legends EA... Yeah, Nintendo just discovered them, but it's not like they haven't been around. It's not my problem that they're getting the memo like 10 years too late. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, if you think about it, Kirby Air Riders is just a roguelike racing game. Because isn't it like you spend the first bit of the game? That is true. I kind of like a sense of a meta progression, you know? It doesn't even have to be anything crazy. Alright, what level are we? I don't know what level it is. Either way, the Nuzlocke has not started yet. So it's fine if we don't win this fight. Like, Night Rain does have the roguelite element of you get the different... I can't remember what they are, but the different things that give you the relics. So you do have a sense of meta progression in like the way that you get more relics, which can fine-tune how your run goes. So it's not entirely right to say that they don't, but... Damn, why does that do so much damage? Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Steal all that HP. That was so much health. Was that worth it? That was not worth it. I'm actually gonna lose this this starter battle. can't even use items in the battle, right? Yep, I just gotta hope for a crit. Nope. FromSoft doing FromSoft things, yeah. Damn, I lost 48 bucks. I lost the first battle. Good thing the Nuzlocke has not started yet, but I thought I could just rush in. Turns out, me having lower defense and Torchic doing more damage with Scratch, hurts. It really was. Taking 5 damage from that Scratch, that hurt. Especially when I was clearly doing like a sixth of her health. Whereas she was doing like a quarter of mine. We're going to have to play around that lower defense. It's not like Trico was really lacking in speed either, right? Trico's pretty quick to begin with. We level up, and that should be good, I think. I think that's good enough for us. Speaking of FromSoft, Kate, you've been playing through the Elden Ring DLC lately, haven't you? I think I've been seeing you've been playing that on Twitch. How are you liking it so far? I think Pound has the same damage as Scratch. I'm just bad. Alright, we should be good to beat her now. Before I forget, I'm gonna mess around with the options quick. Attack speed fast, battle style set. And we'll just confirm that. There we go. You're apparently too OP, really. I found the opposite. I found that I was like getting destroyed by everything in the game. That said, I didn't really have a coherent build in mind when I started playing the DLC. I just kind of continued off my old save file. But I've decided to play through with seamless co-op, which makes it a little easier. But I just don't have it in me to spend hours fighting a boss again. Plus, I've already done most of the DLC myself, so it's not too overpowered. You got Bale in 6 attempts. I only attempted Bale once. I ran in, was terrified for my life, and then ran out. So there's that. I feel like the camera is a nightmare in that fight. This is a battle of the ages, guys. We did it! First attempt, guys. We didn't lose at all. Yeah, I got to phase 2 on Bale and then died. I'll say the nice. He doesn't feel as difficult as his camera feels to fight. I don't know where I'm going here. I don't need to go here. Back to Little Root we go. But I don't know where I was going with that train of thought. Oh yeah, the climb up to Bale is super cool. Like, that whole section of the game felt very atmospheric. Especially since, like, going to When you first come across the NPC who tells you about Bale, I thought I was so close to him. Like, I was like, oh, he's not that far off. And the map looked a lot smaller. And then suddenly I'm like walking uphill for 20 minutes, 30 minutes to get to him. All right, let's see. I don't think I've done Midra's Manse in that area. Yeah, I don't think I've done that part. Oh my god, every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds. Yeah, we're not going to be using a dex now. We're just going to be going random encounters. And we're going to go ahead and do our Route 101 encounter here. I mean, that was to be expected. Yeah, I was very disappointed. I'll absorb. That should be not very effective. It's funny because in a game where or a game that we did strictly for the, well, we finished strictly for the platinum. We were probably done that game like 100 hours before we finished it. Beats out all the other multiplayer games that we played this year. Like, I think that's the funniest part. All right, so 30% of my gameplay. You're not wrong. We had to commit to the grind, okay? For context, guys, Kid Death and I, we have this gaming book club thing we do, where we'll pick a game and say, let's play it together. And then sometimes that involves getting the platinum together, because if the game is fun, we're enjoying it, and it's a reasonable platinum, we'll do it. We got to name this Bugcast, as is tradition. And the game we decided to play, well, I'll admit it was my suggestion that we play Grand Blue. Was Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which is a game that I had been excited for and waiting for years. And the game was fun. The game was fun. The story was solid. Okay, I don't need to see this. The new cast is Wormhole. Let me just quickly sneak up on this dude. Yeah, where was I going now? Relink is fun. The issue with Relink is the platinum trophy. Because to get the platinum, you have to get all the missions, do all the missions, complete the game, and get all the weapons for every character. Oh, he has Thunderfang. Oh, I could have caught this. So the issue with all the weapons is you have to do a certain boss fight, Proto Bahamut, and you have to get all 15 or so terminus weapons, something like that. And each weapon is a random drop. So you have like a what, 1 in 5 or 1 in 10 or something chance of the weapon dropping, and then you have to hope that the trophy or the weapon drops for the character you want to use to make the runs easier. And until you have a party that's fully kitted out, so all 4 party members have a Terminus weapon, yeah, until you have a party of 4 people who have Terminus weapons and fully upgraded ones, you need to play online because you're not strong enough to solo the fight. And even if you are strong enough to solo the fight, you need to kind of have a specific build to be able to solo it properly. And if you want to AFK farm it, like Kid Death and I did, you have to have an even more specific build. So I want to say we finished the game in about 70-80 hours. And the Platinum took another 70-80 hours. I won't include the AFK time because there was definitely AFK time. Let's go check out our Route 103 encounter. Let's see what we get here. I was hoping something would pop up in the grass, because if I can get a Thunderfang Pokemon, that'd be dope. Or not. I guess I'll just take a regular Poochyena. I can't go back. I cannot go back. I've been heavily traumatized by this game. Also, Cass, good news. Good news about Soul Silver. You did not die. You were safe in the PC. Alrighty, can we get a nickname suggestion for the Poochyena here? While I go look something up. You want to name this thing Gran? Okay. I feel like Gran deserved better, but okay. Really just did him dirty like that. Alright, that's there. And then we've got an encounter coming up over here in 102. Dang, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's a Zigzagoon. And as much as it might have a new move, I think it was male. I can't remember. How's the game volume, by the way? Is it too quiet, too loud? Is it good? Let's turn that up a little bit. That should be good. Oh, the Wurmple. The Wurmple, I believe, was male. Let me fix this, because right now it just shows the colors. Volume is good? Okay. Let me see quickly, because there's one thing here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Because right now in my chat box thing, everyone's name was red because you're on YouTube. But I'm not really streaming on other platforms right now, so at least this way everyone's name is a different color, so I stop mixing you guys up. Okay, that's something I want to catch. That looks different. Alright, what is our 102 encounter? It's a Lotad. It's a grass type, which isn't great. But it's also a water type, which is good. Plus, Ludicolo is quite good. So I will gladly take it. Plus, in a game that's 90% water, especially with the addition of the fact that I'm playing Alpha Sapphire, another grass type is not a bad idea. I just need you to stay in the ball. Thank you. What? Is it not three things and then it's in? That's how that worked. There we go. Okay. Let's get a nickname suggestion for our new Lotad. Cass, have you seen some of the new use the guaranteed Latios? We'll have to see. I think I want to limit myself to one legend. So it's either I use the Latios. It's either I use the Latios. Ooh, I do like Karamba. I'm sorry, Cadet. Gotta go with Karamba. So it's either I'm gonna use the I'm blanking so hard. The Kyogre or the Latios. So I feel like using both would be a little overkill. The big reason why I only used Zapdos in the Gen 1. The Gen 1 challenge. I could have done that. That is true. That is very true. Yeah, Cass, have you stumbled upon any of the new megas in the DLC? And without spoiling, obviously, for anybody here who doesn't want to know what they are, what do you think of them so far? Now, I'm kind of looking forward to Platinum and Gen 5. Because the catch tables really open up in those games, I think. I'll take a crit. Mostly monstrous looking. Interesting. I'm looking at some of them right now, and I'll say Cerebi has like just the close-up portraits, and so I can't see the whole design. It's HD the Bidoof. Let's just hope that he survives longer than he did on the Bidoof lock. speed of vlog did not last long. I think we made it to the 3rd gym at that point. Kid Death, I will not be playing BDSP. I will be playing the actual best version of... Yeah, the actual best version of Gen 4, which is Platinum. I don't like that. But I can't use anybody else, so I'm just gonna go Absorb. And that should kill. I don't like when you crit me. It shouldn't go that way. I'm the one who crits. Okay, that's good. So you're just kind of going in blind. That's the way to do it, though. Are you a battle? Okay, I don't need to fight another Lotad. I believe our level cap right now is... Okay, no, he's not. Trainer. Our level cap right now is level 14. So we don't want to go too high up. Because we're already there. Also, for those guys who might not have been around for Heart Gold Soul Silver, I did add an extra rule as far as leveling Pokemon up. And that is... Okay, we're good. So that rule is that we can only level up our Pokemon to the Ace, the trainer's Ace level, with the number of Pokemon that they have at that level. I don't like that. So, for example, I think it's Roxanne that's the first gym leader. Yeah, Roxanne has 2 Pokemon. Her Ace is at level 14, and she has a second Pokemon at level 12. So she has 2 Pokemon, which means we can only get 2 Pokemon up to level 14. The rest, we can get up to level 12, which is her lowest. It's just so we don't have like a whole team of super high level Pokemon. And it adds a little bit of a risk factor to deciding like our team. Yeah, like we have to think about, okay, who are the 2, 3, 4 Pokemon we use as our level 20, like level 14s, and who we're gonna have to be smarter about when we can switch into them because they're a little lower level. I feel like it's a reasonable challenge to have. All right. That's another trainer down. There's the whole little intro section stuff with Wally here. That much I remember. I'll say one thing I'm excited for. I'm super excited to hear Wally's theme at the end of the game again. Wally's theme, Zinnia's theme, those go hard. Just die at the second gym. What's our second gym? If they've got bide, then yes, there's a good chance people are gonna die. In which case, I'm very scared. Oh. I just realized. Now, this is something that everyone else has noticed a long time. I just realized that this is the second, or no, Wally's battle theme at the end of the game is like a more dramatized version of this Wally's theme. This is probably the first time I'm hearing Wally's theme since hearing the like battle theme. And watch, he's gonna go catch the Ralts that I couldn't find. Yeah. If they have bide at that gym, then we're in trouble. But as long as we play smart with using certain moves like Leer, and then we don't let them, you know, stack up hits, I think we'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine. I would like at least one starter to make it to its final evolution in this challenge run. Especially in this one with the megas. You know, I want to have the mega Sceptile. I'm glad that the speed, like, not even speed up, sorry. I'm glad that this text speed is so much faster in these games. Like, I don't have to actually... They were pretty slow in the original. Wally's house, okay. Let's see what we can get here. Is there a old rod here? No. I guess not. I guess we just continue. I know we get the full team XP share in this game. I just don't know when or how strong it is. Route 104. Look at all those Wingles. Okay, so we've got this place, we got the forest. So we'll probably want to ease up a little bit on Trico's leveling. Because he's already, what, level 10, 11? Yeah. Speaking of bide. Okay, we just need to one-shot him again. There we go. That was a little scary for a second. I do not... If I lose somebody to bide, I will be very upset. You making the realization everyone else had when they played this game. Alright, we're level 11. which I think is a good spot for us to swap out a little bit. No, not restore. I do want to put Cass in the front a bit. Go ahead and toss a potion onto 3 for 3. There's a lot of Pokemon. I don't understand why their catch rate is so low. Or their spawn rate is so low. Oh, this is our Route 104 encounter. I'll take it. We do need a flying type. Let's definitely not leave Cass up for this, though. Right. The worst part is, like, I could understand if Seedot was a good Pokemon. Like, Ralts has a 5% catch rate, I think, or spawn rate. But Gardevoir and Gallade, super strong Pokemon. Of course, why wouldn't you stand the ball? Mine. But like Seedot, as much as I like Shiftry, he's not very strong. I'll toss one more Pokeball, and hopefully he growls me again, so I feel like I could actually hit him. Because right now I feel like I would one-shot him. Boy stays in the ball. Okay. Yeah, why is Seedot rarer than Ralts? Alright, let's go ahead and name this. That. We haven't checked out the rest of our Pokemon's natures, actually. Hold up. What nature do we have here? Special attack boosting. That's good. Since I do believe Dustox and Beautifly are special attackers. Attack boosting. That's good. I think... I don't remember what Ludicolo is. I feel like he's a special attacker. And then neutral nature here. Yeah, we have a flying type now. Even if it's combined with a water type, because everything's a water type in this game. But, you know, we'll take it. Now, I can't remember. I know in the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, the Pokedex was pretty much exclusively... it was pretty much exclusively Gen 3 Pokemon. Is it the same for ORAS? Alright, let's go switch out to 3 for 3. I need you to stop lowering my defense, please. That hurts quite a bit. He's a full restore? Who is this guy? I guess he is rich, so he's got money for a full restore. I'm just gonna swap out to Karamba quick to reset my defense. Rip Johto indeed, Joe. Rip indeed. Nice. I got upgraded to high grade. I'm doing alright, Joe. I'm a little tired, but I'm doing good. How you doing? This guy needs to stop lowering my defense. Like, he has attacked me. Use them. Okay, let's go ahead and look up the Hoenn Pokedex. Because I just want to see... it's looking slightly expanded. Yeah, we've got about 200 Pokemon in this game. In the Hoenn Pokedex. Now, I want to see in Gen 3 in Emerald, what was the Pokedex like there? Okay. I don't know if I can tell that here. Well, all I know is ORAS has 100 or 200 Pokemon, so that's that. We do need a Jomander 4. That is true. Let's see here. You take your pick on who we name Jomander 4, and it shall be done, Joe. Oh, it doesn't matter. We already have our Pokemon here. Petalburg Woods. Alright, do you have anything good here? I don't know what that is. I need to get more Pokeballs because I am out. Or I have like 2 left. So let's run back to Petalburg. Now where's the shop here? There it is. Right, let's buy some Pokeballs. Let's also buy some antidotes. Okay, now we'll try again. And hope that we get something good in the grass. I don't know what's... Obviously, it's bug type. Shroomish. I don't know that we need another grass type, though. What would we actually want? Shroomish would be nice because it gets fighting type when it evolves. But I don't know what I actually want, though. My Wurmple's better. This is riveting gameplay, guys. Okay, now I'll switch out. Wurmple can't take that much abuse. Easy. The good thing is, though, I think we're not going to need to use level up candies as much anymore because of the experience share. I could be wrong, but... Alright, let's give Cass a potion. Alright, what's hanging out in the grass here? That sounds like a Shroomish. It's a Slackoth. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just tackle this thing once. See how much damage that does. 7. Okay, we're still good for a crit. If I catch this with the 1, okay. The only thing is he still gets Truant. But, like, he is a unit. Even with Truant, I think Slacking is still like a monster, isn't he? Alright, let's catch our Jomander. Nice. Is that a rare encounter? He is a 5% encounter. Nice. Go ahead and name this Jomander. All right. Now we can run around freely without worry. And we'll heal up Cass again. Yeah, his attack and bulk is solid. We just gotta get him to to slacking. That's the big thing. Really, Joe? It's -2 over here. I'm surprised it's colder where you are. It's never colder over there. We did, however, get a bunch of snow today. Okay, what's he got? He's got a Pucciana. Level 6. I don't really want to risk that. Or level 9, sorry. I don't like you using Howl. I'd like to get a better grass type move than Absorb soon. Let's go ahead and hit you with a quick attack, see how much that does. About the same as Absorb, actually. So let's just top up our health. Thought that missed for a sec. I was going to be a little scared. Oh, Cass is evolving. All right, Cass, what are you evolving into? Silcoon. Does that mean Dustox? Or is that Beautifly? Hope it is. Yeah, no, agreed. Oh, wow, we got the XP share already. Nice. It's Beautifly. Well, you know what? Cass is a Beautifly, so that adds up. Okay, it's on. Let's go ahead and just move a little further ahead here. Yeah, nobody knows how to drive in the winter. Many times that I've had to deal with it here. That said, I've been a little behind on getting my winter tires on this year. It's less than ideal, but I am getting them done this week, so there's that at least. That did next to nothing. Now, is Ninkata a grass type at this point, or a ground type? I believe he is. Based on that damage, I think he is. Playing this game. We're gonna be here in a minute, guys. Maybe not. Alright, now the party's gonna actually start leveling up. Which I am not mad about. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's go ahead and go here. There's no, I don't have cut yet, so I can't go through here. Sus. Okay, where are we now? Route 104 still. This is the same route. We'll get some berries though. Because these will be useful for gym battles. Okay, yeah, we're good to still do battles. I don't think staying out against level 10 is a good idea. So as much as I'm not supposed to be switch training, we're switch training. And based on my level, I cannot fight anybody else. How much does quick attack do? Ow. What is with these trainers and having full restores? I don't understand. Thank you for the crit. I really don't understand. These trainers at like, we're level 10. Why do you have a full restore on your team? Do I kill this? I'm starting to doubt myself now. Who's got higher defenses? 12. Yeah, I think Cass can take a 1 tackle. I don't like this tail whip nonsense. Stop it. Okay, he's done 2 tail whips. I think I rotate out to Karamba and then back out to Cass. Unless I have a move. I have Absorb. I can maybe one-shot him here. We'll see. The Zigzagoon is feeling like a raid boss. I mean, I'll take the experience. Gladly. And I learned Mega Drain. How much stronger is that? It's 20 to 40, I think. Yep. That is now a 60 base power move on Trico. Better give me 1200 for that. Okay, we're about to hit a double battle. Cass is level 13. I'd rather he doesn't get to 14. Because I kind of need him for the gym. So we're going to lead. No, we're going to lead with Karamba and Cass. And hope for the best. This is actually a good lead for us. He's gonna use Harden, that's fine. I mean, that's not really fine, but... Ow. That is not fine at all. Okay, what's Teeter Dance do? Yeah, it's fine. It's just I'm just absorbing or using a poison stake. It's not gonna do much damage. Now, if I can get the poison off, that'd be nice. Thank you. Does poison factor into bide damage? I don't think it does. Love that. Lower my attack. As if I wasn't already just tickling him anyways. Pro plays. Use the weak move so he doesn't do anything. We're almost through, guys. And he got poisoned. I don't think the poison's gonna kill him this turn, though. Unless... No. Alright, well, poison sting you. Guess we might as well absorb the Seedot too. Oh my god, stop using Harden. Why do all these early battles feel like raid bosses? I feel like I'm fighting for my life here, and it's a Seedot and a Lotad. Commander's leveling. Sure, why not? Go for another Harden. It's not like I'm already doing 1 damage to you. And the poison should do the trick. Thank you. That fight was way longer than it needed to be. I think cast evolves at 10, maybe? I don't recall. Okay, I need to go here and heal up. Don't tell me I have to fight May. Okay, I don't have to fight May. Good. I do find it a little funny how, like, in the DS, in the 3D Pokemon games, especially the early ones, they go through very... It feels like very intentional moments where they're like, look at what we can do with this new technology. And it feels very pointed. Like they're very much trying to impress how big their advancements have been. since the 2D technology. Am I the only one who feels that way? That's free money. I'll take it. Let's grab orange berries. All right, we'll grab some more. And some more. For the 2D, I think it's a bit for everyone. You know, like there's different things that appeal to everyone with these games, I find. Where's the gym again? Oh, it's up there. Alright, we'll lead with Karamba. Just to get some more experience on him. And so that 343 does not get over leveled. I think stylistically and in general what the 2D games represent, I prefer those. But I do like I do like the potential of the 3D games. Like Legends ZA, Legends Arceus, even Scarlet and Violet. The potential of them feels super cool. Like all the potential things you can do, all the encounters, as long as they can figure out how to actually use their budget to make good games, and not like skimp on performance and quality. Like as long as they can give these games the proper development time they need, I feel like they would be easily like amazing games. That said though, I will say, one of the things I do love the most about 2D Pokemon is how easy it is, well not easy, but like how much more accessible it is for fans to create their own games. Like I spent a lot of time playing like Pokemon Insurgents, Pokemon Light Platinum. Pokemon Unbound as well. And I don't think those are as doable with the 3D models and animations. Or at least they're a lot harder to, right? Like it's easier to use a tile set to create a game, a 2D game, than it is to create a 3D game, even if all the assets are already created. Of course, everything's got sturdy. I think I'm still gonna mostly use Karamba for this fight, just because I think our next level cap is level 16. Yeah. Agreed. Like, I do think if they can do a good job of these games, like of making them feel really unique, like make them look better, make them run better, put more effort into the environments and traversability, I think I would agree. I think it's been pre-released. I've been hearing a lot about Pokemon Lazarus lately. I haven't checked it out too much. I think, isn't it like the art style very reminiscent of what's Natural Gift? What's Secret Dance 2 confuses. No. No. There we go. Yeah, I think, isn't it the art style reminiscent of like Pokemon Crystal and stuff? Yeah, it is. It's like very, very Gen 2 graphics with modern Pokemon and stuff. I haven't tried it out, but I think I'd be interested to. I know there's a lot of really good Pokemon fan games. And they're really fun. Like, I really enjoyed playing Pokemon Light Platinum. Like, half a decade ago. Pokemon Unbound was a really good one. Pokemon Insurgents, I know I played quite a bit on stream a while ago, like probably 4 or 5 years ago at this point. Shout out to anyone who remembers our Pokemon in-stream or Insurgents Nuzlocks. Or attempted Nuzlocks. Those ones were cool too, because I don't care that much about like completely original Pokemon, like completely fake Pokemon. But I do love like variations. Pokemon Insurgents had Fakemon, or not Fakemon, like Delta Pokemon, which is based off one of the Pokemon trading card games mechanics. So you had like Delta Bulbasaur as a starter, who was, I believe, fairy psychic type, something like that. Or Delta Squirtle, who was a dark fighting, something like that. Oh, that's cool. I do like that. I think we just go in, right? We just do this? Let's just do this. Gym number 1, guys. Let's do this. See if we can get through this. Yeah, maybe I'll visit it as a stream game down the road. Right now we're pretty locked in for the next probably 2 to 3 months. As we are going to be doing this all the way through Gen 9, I think. Maybe. We'll see about Gen 9. I don't like that, and I don't like that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, based on just how fast we've been going, each game is taking about 3 to 4 streams. So let's say a week and a half per game. We're on Gen 3 right now. So that's going to take another, let's say, a week and a half. Gen 4, that's 2 months right there. Sorry, that's a month right there. So I think we're good for like the next 3 months. But I am very much down to play Lazarus. I'm also thinking, and let me know what you guys think of this. I am thinking of multi-streaming to I don't like that. quick attack is not going to kill. He's spamming rock tombs. That's going to be super effective. Did anyone see how much that rock tomb did? Let me see. So Geodude's rock tomb did exactly 16. Rock Tomb. His Rock Tomb did 16 damage. So it would kill. And he's lowered my speed twice. Actually, hold up. No, it didn't do 16 damage. It did... I'm at 30 health. It did 15 this time. Okay. I think we have to sack somebody off. And I know who it is. Alright, we stand attack him. We tackle him. I'm sorry, Gran. You had to go down. That Rock Tomb was just doing a lot more damage than I was expecting. Yeah, I mean, more audience is obviously not a bad thing. And I know a lot of you guys mostly watch me on Twitch. I think just having everyone in one place is kind of something that I really want. So I don't know if I'm shooting myself in the foot by doing multi-stream, you know what I mean? But I might consider it. I might start doing it. Because I still do plan on doing completely original YouTube content. I just need to lock in, which is surprisingly difficult. But I would very much like to open those Pokemon cards that I have on my shelf. And I'm not doing that till I'm at 100 subscribers. So, there is that. And I know I do have a bit of a jumping pad on Twitch as well. Because I've streamed there for a few years, so we'll see. This is our death box. Sucks that we already have one, but it was intentional rather than an accidental loss. So I'm a little less upset about it. Just a little, though. I shouldn't have had to lose somebody at all. So, Pruchiana is dead. Okay. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to run to the washroom real quick. But I will be right Alrighty, we're back. Sorry about that. Also realizing I forgot to fix this. There we go. Alright, so we did this. I think there's a thingy that we're supposed to do up front here. Let's go ahead and put Cass up front. And I'm going to turn off the experience share for now. This way, at least, we're not over-leveling our guy. Route 116, that's a new encounter. Now, what are we hoping for here? What was I going with this? There we go, I was trying to open that up. Okay. Let's see what we get here as our encounter. That's a skitty, if I've ever heard or seen one. There's a couple items here. Alright, what's our encounter in Route 116? Probably Nikita. Halo. I'm not mad about it. Let's go ahead and toss a Pokeball at this. And can I get some nickname suggestions for the Tailo? Nice, first try. I don't know if I want Tailo over Wingull. I feel like I kind of do. I don't know. Falcon, let's do it. All right, we got Falcon, our Tailo. Let's see what this is. What do you have? Guts, which is pretty good. And a neutral nature, which is also pretty good. I'm not mad about this encounter. Alright, let's just quickly go see if there's anything here. There's an item up there. What were these holes again? I don't remember. And then this is where you find a bunch of Whismers. Rust Turf Tunnel. Let's go ahead and grab us an item here. I'll take a Pokeball. I think you are correct, Kane. Let's see how much a gust does. That does good damage. That does very good damage. Yeah, Cass can stay out for this. Perks of being a fully evolved Pokemon. Ooh, and Cass is actually be really useful for the next gym too. I didn't even think about that. I find it really amusing that he just gives me back the item he stole. Like, no one's forcing any of these bad guys, including in Team Rocket, to give me an item after I beat them in a battle. It's just really funny. Okay, yeah, this is blocked off, I believe. Yeah. Alright, I'm assuming this is going to be a Whismur. It's a Whismur. Rest should be fine. Okay, yeah. 6 damage, we're in the clear. And if we can get some nickname suggestions for Whismur. Let's try this again. Obnoxious. Ain't that the truth? Now, will that fit? Now, I don't think Loudred is all that bad. So having him in the box will be really good down the road. Okay. Move that out of the way. What do you give me here? Alright, nothing for me here. Should be fine to do one trainer battle. Speed share is off. Now, I hope this thing does not have rollout. I didn't think about that. No. Okay, so it's just the first stage rollout. That didn't do much damage. We'll swap out for 3 for 3. I did not think about the fact that he had rollout. Okay, cannot be losing what should be our carry for the next gym. Definitely can't do that. Alright, let's go heal up and then turn in the Devon parts. Or are we supposed to go turn those all the way? I think we're supposed to turn them here. But I can't remember if it's supposed to be here or Steven in whatchamacallit, in whatever the island is that we're about to go to. Might as well try though, see what happens here. Okay, yeah, we are supposed to do this here. Doesn't feel like a fair reward for everything I just did, you know? A great ball. Alright. Free Pokénav update. Okay, yeah, he gives us the letter to give to Steven. Makes sense. I completely forgot about that part. And let's go run off to Dewford. Oh, I didn't want to sit down at this desk. I don't need another office job. All right. Go ahead and head back, I guess. Yeah, because I think we do have to go back. Let's talk to... Someone tells me this guy's not... he's a trainer, though. Yeah, I was hoping he would give us the old rod. Sorry, I'm just looking right now at some of the new megas announced. This really doesn't help. I search up one of the megas and it's all fan art. What am I learning? Absorb instead of harden. Yes, please. I'll say, they definitely cooked with some of these megas. I guess I'll use my shiny new absorb. They did indeed cook with some of these new megas. Alright, let's go ahead and run over here, over here, over here. Do we have to go all the way through the forest again? I guess we could just... There's a bunch of platforms we can jump through, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, there's platforms cutting through the whole thing. That's fine then. Alright, sir. Oh, he's in his house. We'll try this again. All right, sir. Take us away. No, take me to Dewford. Look at these cutting edge graphics, guys. The animations. Which I will say was very impressive for the first time playing this game. Like, as much as I harp on it now, it was super impressive at the time. Okay, what am I supposed to do here again? Go to the Pokemon Center here, quick. And then we can go to the gym, which I think we'll do first. Yeah, we can go Brawley, and then there's Route 106, but I think there's no grass here. I think it's all water. Yeah. So we can't catch anything here just yet. I mean, we are kind of close. I think his ace is level 16, so we're close on 3 Pokemon. Oh, sweet. He gives us the Old Rod, which I believe means we can now get a Magikarp. Won't say no to that. Yeah, so we can't level past his ace. Yeah, we can't level past his ace. That's the only thing. Until we get to his battle, our cap is 16. So that's why I have the experience share off right now, is just because I don't want Trico to become unusable in that fight. Although ideally I shouldn't have to use Trico at all because he's kind of frail. More frail than he usually is. Give a lot less experience than I was expecting. Huh. Go, just gonna AFK here quick. Yeah, just gotta hope his Makuhita is not... I mean, Makuhita's got pretty good bulk on both sides, I think. If I remember. What are Makuhita's stats? Okay, Makuhita's special defense is pretty bad. So I think we'll be possibly fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and battle you, because I need the experience. Yeah, Makuhita has 30 base special defense. Now, I know I'm using Gust, which isn't the strongest of moves, but I quad resist any fighting type moves. So as long as he doesn't use Bide, which is very likely that he will, I outspeed. That's the big thing, is I outspeed his Makuhita. So I should be able to land 2 gusts off in the time that he takes the Bide. I hope. Almost one-shot a level 11 Machop. That's a good sign. Okay, is there one more trainer, or was that the last trainer? Okay, that's the last trainer. So our party's a little under-leveled, which means I'm going to turn on the experience share. And I'm going to run back to the caves a little bit. There we go. Let's go get some experience here. Well, I hope we get some experience here. We'll see. Okay, both attacks are neutral. Gust does more damage. And it's stab. He's setting up spikes. Don't like that. Okay, so let's go ahead next. Okay, Falcon leveled up. Falcon's not going to get used in this battle, but anything over here? Another trainer. I'll take the experience. I don't know how much experience this battle is going to give with a Magikarp, but now if I can have a Quiver Dance, that'd be perfect. A Quiver Dance setting up Beautifly, that would be ideal. Nice and smooth, breeze through the fight, easy. Ow. Okay, that did 1 damage. Oh, I thought that was like wrap and stuff. Okay. I don't like that. If it's not that confusion, that's good. I was worried for a sec that I was going to be trapped in and confused, and he was going to get to deal damage to me. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Oh, I definitely need to swap out here because he's gonna have rock types, I think. Backpackers. slack off. I still don't really want to stay in for this. Because Beautifly is really weak right now. And I think I would be good to take on... Brawly? I think so. I mean, Trico's almost at the level cap. Well, he will be after this battle. So I'll have to turn off the experience share anyways. Oh, he's going to evolve now too, doesn't he? I will take that gladly. Alright, so that puts 3 for 3 back on the table as far as using for a swap in. The only thing is my team right now is very specially offensive, so I can't, and I don't have anything that lowers special defense. I've got Leer, but that's not really going to help me here. Fury Cutter is... decent to have. I'll get rid of Pound. It did. See, my issue is not the second or first stage. It's the second stage evolutions. My Bulbasaur died at level like 28. I think my Bayleaf died at level 32 or something. Yeah, I think Bulbasaur died on the SSN. Right before Lieutenant Surge. And then Bayleaf died... When did I lose Bayleaf? At Chuck's gen, I believe. Don't need to hit that. Alright, let's go ahead and save. It did. I will say the first two gyms were a little dicey, especially the second one. Because that Scyther still hit like a truck, even with the resistances. Alright, let's do this. That's the convenient thing about doing non-randomized Nuzlocks. Is the Pokemon games tend to give you all the tools you need to beat the gyms around the area. Except for here, I guess. You don't really get anything that's a flying type here. It's all that convenient to access. Alright, so level 14. I'm level 14 as well. Should one-shot, nice. Karamba leveled up. Mine has leveled up. Falcon leveled up. Yeah, so we made it through the hard part. It's just... I want to say it was Chuck. Who... And Bayleaf shouldn't have died. I Razor Leafed instead of Magical Leafing. And I missed. And that's what led to me dying, because he used Dynamic Punch right after, which obviously, or Focus Punch, he used Focus Punch. And because I missed, he got it off and killed my Bayleaf, which was very upsetting. Okay, 2 Gusts should kill. All right, we're good. He raises attack and defense. I don't interact with either of those. Smart man. But we're just back where we started. Now, even if he bides, I one-shot. True, Rambo. How's it going? When did I say this was going to be a karaoke stream? Unbelievable. Since when do I do karaoke streams? Never. How you doing, Rambo? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so we've got a low tad now, which is nice. We got our gym badge. Casualty free, courtesy of Kaz. See, I don't know why. I thought he used bite a lot. But I guess not. Alright, let's run. Let's go. Now we have two things we can do now. We can get our Dewford encounter. Since we now do have a short rod, or old rod. I don't know why I said short. Don't know what to do. No. Just finished exam 1. Is it all online exams? Your first and only thought was carrot. No, my I need to do stuff for stream was get my overlay ready, get my overlay ready, get my game set up. This thing should survive a non-stat poison thing, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, one more just to get it to yellow. Oh, of course I poisoned it. Of course I poisoned it. Why wouldn't I? I probably shouldn't have played my luck with the poison thing, but it's fine. Just for him, I'll even use the Great Ball. Alrighty. And we hit level 15. I think our next level cap is now level 21. Tackle. Tackle's base 50 in this game? And 100 speed? Or 100 accuracy? Damn. Okay, let's go ahead and name this like we always do. Our non-shiny Magikarps get named Kaido. And then we've still got our, I don't know what this tunnel is called, Granite Cave encounter. Now a ground type would be nice, but so would an Aeron. Alright, teaches us TM for Flash. Can anyone even learn it? Get rid of Growl. Agreed with that, Kane. Very much agreed. It was a nightmare getting him up to level 21 in Fire Red, Leaf Green. Well, we play Leaf Green. Yo, Kyogre looked kind of swole there. But so far, we've had a Gyarados in our 2 playthroughs leading up to now. So we'll see if we want a Gyarados in this one. There's a lot of water types. Fuel Wing is good. I'll gladly take that. You want to give us that Beldum 40 hours? True. It's still not going to evolve until we're like done the game. Because what level is the final gym membership or member leader? 46 for Wallace's ace. So not the worst thing in the world, actually. Sorry, 1 second, guys. How the heck do I join this giveaway? Kate, how do I join Polly's giveaway? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to Twitch anymore. And I can't hear a word she's saying. You know, I think we're gonna do this. There we go. That is very concerning. I don't like that redeem at all. That was a mistake. Alright, we're back. Now, can I get an Aeron, please? What else shows up in here? Or is there no encounters until you go up there? Let's run around a bunch and see. What's the dex nav say? Oh, yeah, there's no encounters yet. Okay, so no encounter in Granite Cave yet. No encounter for Route 106. What do we do next? Let's see our map. We go back to Rustboro. Don't do Meteor Falls. think we get sent straight to Slateport, if I recall correct. Yep, there we go. Near Slateport, which brings us to Route 109. Okay. Oh yeah, there's trainers here. Forgot about that. Just a casual Machop. No big deal. Let's just hit you with Gust. Yay, Slateport. I don't remember anything about Slateport. I know there's the museum. I think it's the museum. Or the shipyard or whatever that gets attacked by Team Aqua. But I don't remember much aside from that. Is there anything in here? Do you want to give me anything? Oh, it's battles. I was not expecting battles. Alright, so our cap is level 21 now for the next gym. I'm assuming there's a bunch of stuff that happens between now and the gym itself for there to be that big of a gap. Let's go ahead and swap over to 3 for 3. There we go. Gobal doing some work already. Is Battle Cafe? Okay. Well, I mean, we might as well do it since we're here. Why not? Plus, we need the experience anyways, so... Let's just hit you with Gust. How much does that do? Half? A third-ish? This is one of those things, too, where I think... Having come off the old games... Even without speed up, this game feels faster. And I'm pretty sure from beginning to end, it's still the same amount of time. As far as like animation using your attacks and them taking damage wise. I think it's the text dialogue that makes it feel so much faster. I could be wrong. It's just, that's the feeling I get off this. Alright. And then there's still one more dude here. Is that everyone? Okay, no, there's a whole bunch of people. I don't want to do this. Let's just go into Slateport and see what happens next. This music I remember. Did not mean to go back here. Alright, we got market there, a bunch of houses. Do you have anything for us? No. Do you have anything for us? No. line up here. The moment I got to the water, the game, like, music slowed down significantly. Anything in here? Hold on, let me swap out to 3 for 3. I dare you to say that again about my Pokemon. Get out of my face. Doesn't appreciate my my Grovyle. I'm seeing Polly's chat, and there's the discussion of what the big 3 is coming up again. Nickname Raider. That. Sleepwell Harbor. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let's go back. Figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go. Yeah, the game slows down significantly. It slows down by 4 FPS, which feels significant. Am I just dumb? Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go. There we go, the shipyard. I was like, I know I'm supposed to go to one of these buildings. Okay, now I go to the museum. Where conveniently is there a convention going on here? Just a cosplay contest or something? That must be what's going on here, right? Nothing sinister at all. Oh my god, who would have expected this? I had no idea this was gonna happen. Alright, let's just do this. Joe Mander's leveling. Love to see that. One day he will be a very strong and powerful slacking. And when he is, he will obliterate people and then take a break. And then obliterate people and then take a break. Which I wonder, if you use Giga Impact and then have to use the Truant to take a break, do you still deal damage? Or do you still have to like recharge afterwards? Or is the Truant turn to count as a recharge? Okay, lesson. That's some good information. I don't have anything to use against the Zubat. I have nothing for flying types or poison types. In fact, that is a big weakness that I have. Okay, that did a lot of damage. What's 3 for 3's defense look like? 18? That's bad. 23, 22, 20. All right, rotate out to Karamba. See how much a wing attack does here. Oh, he's supersonics. Okay. That kind of breaks my plan, which was to teeter dance him. So we'll bubble instead. How much does that do? That does 20 damage. But I'm confused. Alright, let's see how this goes. He'll wing attack, which does 20 damage. And I think I outspeed, right? I'm 2 levels higher. Okay. Perfect. That should kill. Now let's see what else he has. So Zubats are a big problem. It shall be done, Kane. Crobat is great. I love Crobat. I was really upset. I had 3 Golbats in Soul Silver. I was willing to forego Dupe's Claws on the Golbat. And I still couldn't get him to like me enough to become a Crobat. Not that I think it would have changed anything, but I do think Crobat might have played a little difference in that Claire fight. This Crobat's hella bulky and fast and hits like a truck. Yes, please, Falcon. Let's get rid of Heck. We don't need that anymore. But we've got a big flying type weakness. Okay. Doesn't want to give me anything as a result? So many people. I give them stuff, and they don't give me anything in return. What are you still doing here? Well, I guess that counts as something as a reward. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Alright, let's go save quick as well, because I don't think we've saved since right before Brawly. And with the game lagging and everything, just in case it decides to crash. I guess let's go talk to him at the shipyard and see if anything happens. Where'd he go? There he is. Nope. I lied to the man. I will carry around that guilt for the rest of my life. Maybe he's at the actual shipyard? He's not here, that's for sure. Nope. Is he just not... Have I done that? I guess let's try leaving here. Don't tell me. Can I leave this part? Do I have to... I want to do this Pokemon contest stuff. I forgot the Pokemon games have been doing this like idle stuff for a while. It's not new to the new games. Okay, cool. That's amazing. Wow, such important information. My phone decided it wanted to hear what I said. That's creepy. Wow, so cool. Clap, clap. This information was so helpful. Okay. Now we can leave. Route 110. Now, if I recall correct, you can find Electrics in here. You can also find Plusles and Minons. I heard something in here. Alright, now where's Pokemon? Something tells me it's like a Plusle or a Minun, isn't it? It's definitely gonna be a Plusle or Minun. I did say I have a flying type weakness. Now, guys, Plusle is unironically a powerhouse. Okay, let's look this up real quick. Plusle has base 400 power. Total base 100, 400. Base, yeah, whatever words I was trying to say. He has 85 special attack, 95 speed. And then everything else is below 80. Game changer right there. Ooh, Pursuit is good. Let's go to this. I don't know how often I'll be using it in this case, but... Fake Out, also really good. Let's get rid of... Yeah, let's get rid of Flash. Don't need that anymore. I can always relearn it. Now, what the heck do I name this thing? I name it Minus. Because I'm funny like that. Now, I swear, if the first thing I encounter in the grass when I'm not doing something special is an electric, I'm mad. Oh wow, we're going to Marvel City all together. That's so cute. I had to jinx it. I'm pretty sure that Plusle and Minun are like the rare encounters on this route too, aren't they? Like if I look this up right now. About 110. Electric is a 40% encounter. Plusle is a 16% and everything else is a 10 or lower. Yeah. So he's not like the most rare encounter on the route. There's Oddish, Zigzagoon, Wingull, Gulpin, and Voltorb. Morning Sun. Who's learning this? Cass? Yeah, we'll replace Poison Thing. Why not? Yeah, I'm super lucky / unlucky. That's all. The good thing is we're up against an electric type gym next, so it's not like I need something super duper. Like I don't need electric type right now, which is good at least. Switcheroo. I don't have an item. Give me a berry. Yeah, and then it evolves as well. which is the big thing. Like, Plusle's never getting any better. Fortunately, the flying type gym isn't until what? 5th gym? 6th gym? Something like that? Yeah, 6th gym. So we've got time to get something that'll work. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Okay, this is to Mount Chimney. Don't look at me. That's Route 103. Oh, Manectric only has 20 higher stats than... There's no way that's right. Is Manectric that bad? No, Manectric has total of base 575 base stats. He's got 135. No, that's his mega. You're right. He sucks. Yeah, I can see why he needed a mega now. I was like, he's got 575. He's really good. And then I see that I'm looking at the mega evolution, and I go up and all megas have 100 base stats added to them. So less good than I thought. Still though, at least he gets a mega, which makes him super strong. Plusle gets nothing. Although I don't know that I'm using like Mega Manectric all that much in the grand scheme of things. Just rub it in my face, why don't you? Unbelievable. You probably have static, don't you? I don't feel like dealing with that. Okay, I need to swap you out of the front because you're already level 19. Let's go ahead and put Ramba up front. I also don't really have a solution to electric types. I have a resistance, but that's about it. I have to battle the rival, don't I? Oh wow, the game lags around water. Okay, this should be fine. We'll open with a fake out, because why not? It's free damage. I'd like to have something better than an absorb, but this will do. Okay, 8 damage on the first hit. That does nothing. I mean, it's absorbed. That makes sense. Should have... Oh, never mind. This is fine. I'll Peter Dance. I'm gonna do Oh, this time it did 11. Oh, that's not good. If you crit a hit of rollout, does the next hit double that? Doesn't matter, he's confused. It's a bulky Whalmer. I'm also using a Absorb, which only has, what, 20 power? Kind of sucks, but... Managed to walk out of this fight almost completely unscathed. Or at least out of that... that one encounter with the Whalmer. Rollout was definitely scary, so I'm glad we managed to get through that. Alright, next up is Shroomish. We have a very easy solution for that, and his name is Cass. Yeah, she's clearly hacking. This is nepotism at its finest. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I got paralyzed. That's less good. I quad resist, so that should heal nothing for him at least. And there we go. Last up, she's gonna have Combuskin, right? Now, this is scary because switch on to mine. I know he's really underleveled, but he's the only thing that resists everything that Combuskin can do. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. He's gonna outspeed and crush me. I should have given people berries. That would have let me use at least a wing attack or a water gun on him. Okay. I think I have to let mine go down because anything I switch out to now is just going to take damage and it's going to do... What's mine's health or defense? 14. Here's my thought process. Because if I switch out to 3 for 3, it's obviously super effective. If I switch out to Karamba, it's neutral. He's got higher defense, but that did 17 damage, so it's going to do at least... And that was at 17 damage at not very effective. So it's probably going to do like 20 to 30 damage. Either way, it's probably a 2-shot on Karamba. I think I have to scope out with Falcon how much damage I can do with a wing attack. That just feels rude. I could Karamba and water. I only have bubble on him. That's not going to do anything. Or I teeter dance. That's another option. I think I'm going to try for Falcon right now, though. Could growl him. Doesn't even matter. I don't survive a hit. That's 2 Pokemon down. Don't love that. Okay, we're gonna go Karamba. And I think we go Teeter Dance. Should have faked out. Why didn't I fake out? I'm so dumb. That would have been free damage. Okay. Now let's bubble. Hit yourself in confusion. Okay, sand attack's fine too. I don't care. That did not do nearly enough damage. Hit yourself in confusion. Thank you. Double kick. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It still sucks. I didn't realize that she was gonna have such high level Pokemon. Okay, I need to get out of this grass. I'm running at like 20 FPS. I've been caught. 13 FPS now. Sheesh. What type of heavy power do you have? Okay, not one that's super effective. Bladeport's gym? You mean, Malva? Okay, that did nothing. I'm just gonna go out to 3 for 3 and use Pursuit. Yeah. No worries. I can't get anything straight in these games. It's okay. We do this. We get through this. We get through lag-infested waters, and I'll have to figure out how to get around that. Somebody better give me a bicycle soon. Oh, don't tell me this area too. Yep, this area also lags. Alright, we're gonna save quick. Because I'm gonna mess around with some options that might crash the emulator. Emulation, configure, graphics. Nope, that just freezes the game. Alright, it's running fine now. What's this? Okay, well, I don't want to deal with this. Yeah, I'm leaving this place. I don't want to battle food court. Will somebody give me a bike, please? There's an item there. Okay, so we're in a bit of a dicey situation with the gym as well, because we only have one Pokemon that resists. Actually, technically two. But I don't know that Plusle is doing any work, even if he resists. Okay, let's go here. It's a shame. I think if Wingull was a higher level, we might have been fine for that battle. Let's bring Widmer. And let's bring Plusle. For now. Now we should have a route to the right that we can quickly go to. Okay, we've got Route 117 here. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off that setting that I just added. I don't know what I heard in the grass. I'm hoping it's decent. That is not what I consider decent. What else could I have gotten here? I could have gotten a Roselia. 20% chance. Surskit is a 1% chance in this route. I need to stop using the rare encounters. Okay. The rare encounters have never worked out for me, or mostly haven't. Peter Dance has been quite good. I'm just gonna use Bubble or something. Okay. Now I need a nickname for Surskit. Feint attack is good. I will gladly teach that to Jomander. Let's go ahead and do... I'm not known for being creative with my names, okay? We'll just allow it. We'll accept it. Are these citrus berries? No, they're not. Pineapple berries, which I don't even know what these do. I don't know what that sound is. Okay, so that's Route 117. There's a route above us that we can try as well. I know, a Surskit. I'm gonna get destroyed. Why does Wally get a shiny animation, huh? I'm gonna lose this battle. Somehow. Don't ask me how, it's just gonna happen. Okay. Now that we've crushed his hopes and dreams. Okay. What's he gonna give us? Rock Smash. That's something. I don't know if that's really helpful here, but... Alright, Route 111. This time we're not going for the fancy ground encounter. We're just gonna run into the grass and hope for the best. Never mind, we can't go in here yet. I'm assuming Rock Smash is from here. Yeah. We can't use Rock Smash just yet, which means we can't get our encounter in the desert area. Let's go ahead and switch over to... Can we get a bike here? Will you give us a bike for free? Will you give us a bike for free? Fine, no free bike. Okay, what route is it? 118. And let me guess, this is strictly water. And a free heart scale. Guys, I don't know how to emphasize this enough. We are royally screwed. I have one Pokemon for this gym battle that resists. Yeah, I have one Pokemon that resists anything in this battle. And I don't know what to do. I'm going into an electric gym with no ground types, no rock types, no fighting type moves. It's gonna be rough. What's Bestow do again? Has held item to the target. No. No. Okay, here we go. When do we get megas in this game? Is there anything up here for me? Is there any sort of wild encounter I can get here? That's not just a Tailo chili. Okay. So the issue here, 3 for 3 can't level anymore. Which means I gotta turn the experience share off. Because I think, yeah, Watson's ace is level 21. So let's turn this off. And then we'll go to Watson's gym, I guess. How many trainers are there in this gym? Okay, so I'm gonna do what I did last time, which is let me just do this quick file. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to try and quickly figure out how to do some shenanigans. Okay. Citra. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna quickly do something that hopefully should work. Where are you? Okay, so I did save, right? Let me double check again. Okay, saved. Let's go ahead and just load up this. Okay. Other, no, I wanted items. That's what I want to do. Export save. Okay, now if I go ahead and try this again. Let's see if this works. Or if I just broke everything. Hope I didn't break everything. Okay. Do that. All right, we're good. So I'm gonna do this to get everyone up to level 19, just so I can get the party to a usable state without having to rely on the experience share, because obviously I can't use my starter anymore. Now Vigoroth is nice. Okay, Vigoroth is good, but he still doesn't... He's not good enough to use despite having Truant, you know? Kind of want Screech. Okay. Lowered attack, which is not great. Boost special attack, though. So I'll get rid of Pound. Although Screech is useless if I'm lowered at an attack nature anyways. So I don't know what my game plan is there. Sure, we'll learn Swift. The Swift special? Yes. And plus, Minun is clearly a special attacker. We'll get rid of Encore because I don't think I'll ever use it. Electro Ball is actually good. I think I'll get rid of Quick Attack for that. I want to keep Spark just because of the paralysis, and in case there's something that's very fast. But what is my game plan here? Oh, Vigoroth doesn't have Truant. He only gets it back after evolving. In that case, he might not be a bad idea for this gym. He doesn't have the most special defense, but his attack is 40, which is the best attack stat on my team right now. Meanwhile, having the most HP on my team as well. I would like it if he got a better attack than Scratch. But he'll at least be good to get to the gym. Let me check my bag quick. Flash. Bulk Up might be good. I'm gonna teach him Rock Smash as much as I don't really want to. Because I know for a fact that whatever the gym leader's name is has steel types. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this switch. Oh, yeah, I need to hit the switch anyways. Okay, hold on. I can hit the blue one first, though. And then not have to fight this guy. Nope, still gotta fight this guy. I thought I was so smart for a second. I'm not. Okay, yeah, so he's got Magnemites. Jomanda, this is your time to shine. Alright, half health. Thunder Wave. Question is, do I go ahead and give him a... He's Volt Switching. Okay, they're just gonna keep spamming Volt Switch at this point. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, that kills. And then we'll scratch you. Of course, I'm paralyzed though, so I don't get to do that. Let's swap you out into minus. First battle. First battle was struggling this much. And it only gets worse. Yeah, I'm surprised too, Francisca. But I think it's because this gym's, well, like the TM they teach is Volt Switch. So I think there's a big emphasis on using that. But the fact that that trainer alone gave us trouble is not a good sign. What's this? TV network? No, I need Pokemon Center / shop. Okay, that's not what I wanted. What do you sell? No. Air miles. No, thank you. What do you sell? Beauty items, probably. That's closed. What is this? The 3D does not work very well in some of these angles. Okay, where's the Pokemon Center? That did not help at all. What do you teach? I don't know what this is. Actually, hold up. Sure. No. Useless. What's this? I don't know what this is. Pokemon Center's probably in the center courtyard or something, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Everything is in the center courtyard. Doi. Alright, let's go ahead and buy some Great Balls. Let's go ahead and buy, not Hyper Potions, some Super Balls. Let's buy some Paralysis Heals. Escape Rope. And what do you sell? Okay. I don't have anything worth 10,000 gold. Or Kroga dollars. Sell you for 175. Sure, sell you for 175. Okay, slightly more. 1,000. I'm gonna be still too short. I didn't think about this when I was buying stuff. Because Antidote would be, or Bulldoze would be perfect. That's exactly what we need. It doesn't fix our issue, but it makes it a lot better. Can I sell TMs? No, they can't buy TMs. don't need regular potions anymore. How much does that sell for? 600. Sure, we'll sell that. I obviously can't sell the rare candies. Okay. So, Airlace, low sweep. Low sweep's good too. But I think Bulldoze. Oh, Power Up Punch is good too. I just hope I can actually learn Bulldoze. Please tell me if Grovyle could learn Bulldoze, that would be ideal. Of course. Only Jomander can learn Bulldoze. That's worst case scenario. As much as Scratch is stab, I think I get rid of it. I just learn teach over a new move instead later. I wish Bulldoze was on anybody except for Vigoroth. I wish it was on somebody who resisted. That would have been perfect. But it is a better move and a lower speed than Rock Smash. Now, do I have the berry that reduces, or that heals paralysis? Nope. Berry, there we go. Give you one of those. Give Oran Berry to you. Only 10 health, but 10 health definitely comes in handy. Because that 10 health is what determines if your Pokemon will survive a second hit or not. So let's go ahead and do this. We have no choice but to battle this guy. The most important thing is that I have a ground type move now. Which I wish I taught before teaching Rock Smash, but it is what it is. Is Meditite a psychic type yet? I can't remember if he gets a psychic type already. We'll test it out. He does not. In that case, we will go ahead and just Bulldoze. Those do the same number, same amount of damage. It doesn't matter. I should have Rock Smashed. That probably would have been better. Just 15 damage. I'll survive a crit. Just Bulldoze again. Go ahead and use a potion. I am still very nervous for this battle. This one TM hasn't suddenly made this battle doable. It's made it slightly more possible. Oops, that's not what I want to do. And slightly is putting it generously. Like, it's gonna be rough. Voltorb. Because he's got what? He's got at least a Manectric or an Electric. Electric? Voltorb, possibly. I don't think he has Metatites that we've seen. Another Voltorb. Don't know how I'm outspeeding a Voltorb, but okay. How that thing survived. Lowered speed, boosted defense? Possibly? Okay. Alright, that's the gym leader, so we're gonna go ahead and heal quick. And then we'll see what we see. I'm still terrified. Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and do the third gym, and then regardless of the outcome, we will save and end the stream. I'm hoping that the outcome is good. That'd be very nice. Have to do this again. I guess so. Weird that the other one didn't reset. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, I feel sick. I feel sick. Think the way I've laid out the berries should be good, because the paralysis screws us up royally. So having that on him will be really good. Watson has 3 Pokemon at level 21, so we're gonna go, or 3 Pokemon, so we're gonna get 3 to level 21. And I think Jomander is the obvious option. We've got 3 for 3 already there. These two are weak to the gym, so I don't want to bring them in. I think we bring Minus as our third 21. Save. I think I already did that. Yeah, I did. Is there anything else I want to do? I'll turn on the experience share because now we can over level. Well, once we're in the gym. All right, let's just do it. I feel sick. I don't like this. This was a mistake. When did we get Megas in this game? Route 120 for your starter. So I'm assuming around there. Where is this thingy that I'm looking for? Okay, there we go. Bulldoze, and hope for the best. Don't have Sturdy, please. Of course he has Sturdy. So he can actually do some damage before he switches out. See, I knew I was smart for doing this. Alright, let's just Rock Smash you. That's fine. I'd rather use the potion here. We'll just Rock Smash again. Alright, that's Pokemon 1 down. Grandma's level 20. No, water sport's useless. Okay, he's got a level 19 Voltorb. I outspeed. Do I one shot? I don't one shot. He Volt Switches. It's gonna hurt, isn't it? Okay, that only did 15 damage. Can you imagine if he outsped me and Volt Switched first? That would have been best case scenario. Okay, I think we bulldoze again. We're set. Okay, we're set. That was his strongest Pokemon. Whew. We did it, guys. Casualty free. When you prep for a battle, it works out in your favor. Whew. That was stressful. I did not like that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. It works out that his ace was quad effective. Or like quad weak to ground. Because, you know, all with Jomander. I think if it got to the point where we had to use somebody other than Jomander, we might have been in trouble. I mean, our starter would have resisted, which is nice. But I think things could have started falling apart pretty quickly at that point. I'm glad I just had to sell all my life savings to afford that that TM. Alright, let's go ahead and save. And then we're going to wrap it up for today. We'll be back again. Today's what, Wednesday? Yep. No, Cadet, that's the 3rd. We got the 3rd. Fourth is Flannery, I think. Yeah, it goes pretty quick. Like, I haven't been doing anything, but it's been going pretty quick. Sorry, I got distracted. Trico's alive. Well, not everyone survived. We've lost a couple of people to some shenanigans. Namely, May. Our battle with her did end up with us losing Wingull and Talo. And then Poochyena died to something else. But so far, we've kept the party members that we really like the most. So we'll be back on Friday, same time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can tackle Flannery. Who's after Flannery? Norman and Team Aqua stuff? Question mark? I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again, as usual. If you had a good time and you haven't already, do consider subscribing, liking the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Once we do hit 100 subscribers, we'll be opening up the booster boxes that are chilling over here. So yeah, with that said, I will see you guys on Friday. Have yourselves a lovely week, and